The University of South Florida's Forensic Anthropology Lab provides students with more than an in-lab experience. Students receive the privilege to work on cases that require them to work in the field. The lab focuses on human identification and trauma analysis. And to provide accurate data collection, research questions are based upon the services that the lab provides, which falls into two general areas: fieldwork and lab work. Erin Kimmerly, an associate professor, explains.
The fieldwork is typically focused around clandestine grave search and recovery, so finding burials, excavating them, making sure that chain of custody and all of the evidence is preserved so that if it does go to trial or become part of a death investigation, that all the proper procedures were followed and all of the data is collected correctly and accurately to get a good result. And then with regard to those missing persons, unidentified persons, how do we identify who they are? And in cases of homicide or cold cases, solving a murder in large part depends on first knowing who your victim is. And so the work that we do around human identification is asking a key set of questions. Who was this person? How long have they been dead? What happened to them? And all of that is something that we do in collaboration with and for medical examiners and law enforcement. I think that we offer a number of services that our counterparts don't. So I mentioned the human identification, which is rooted in skeletal biology, which is pretty standard.
With an established partnership with missing and exploited children, the lab is able to provide facial imaging and forensic imaging. John Powell commented.
We can take a full 3D scan and have a complete, accurate model, even once we return the remains, repatriate the archaeological remains, or return the forensic casework to the family. We can still go back if we need to and look at something, or if we need some type of collaboration or consultation with someone else, we can send that file very, very easily to them.
And our students have also traveled to other museums and institutions in Africa and Europe to collect data, and we've really been able to amass a large international data set that now they're starting to work on, analysis and publishing.
During the summer of 2011, I actually traveled for Dr. Kimmerly to multiple museums. I went to New York, New Mexico, Paris, and South Africa to different skeletal collections that had mainly West African crania and post-crania, but also South Africa, and measured and collected a lot of aging data and sex estimation data so that we can do this research to create methods for individuals in Africa for human identification.